Dorn Pewter, log on.
Yes, we're going. Let's go.
Subjects,
I guess.
Caleb Prime and Dorn.
Going on.
Button.
This is a very new experience, even for me.
Welcome to the Spicy Cast with your
I don't
host,
even know how we got
Spicy
here.
Spykster.
Imagine this is how we got here.
Still doing the news intro.
Yep. With your host, Spicy. And with sports, Coach Dorn.
Sports?
First thing I can think of.
How long is this outro?
It's your intro.
It's your audio file.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, don't worry about it. How do I just, hello. I
Hey.
dragged these two people here. Welcome. I'm gonna call this the Chaotic Cat Chat Collab. Copyright trademark. 2024.
You're the only cat here, though.
Exactly. I'm the one that made this. I'm the one that brought you over here. Of course I deserve the rights for this, right?
It's not about the rights. You said it's a chaotic cat collab, and you're literally the only cat. You brought us here to bat us around.
Well, it's in the name of the title. Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
You're saying don't worry about it a
I'm
lot.
working on the name of this. I'm working on the name of this.
Okay.
It's a working title.
It's a working title. Because I do not know how many of these I'm going to be doing.
You don't know.
Because
Well, I still don't know why I'm even here.
I randomly brought you guys here. On
Fair.
a whim, by the way. On a whim. How did we get here? I don't know. Do we have 90 minutes? If anyone gets that reference, they get a cookie.
A cookie? I would love a cookie right now. That sounds great. I think I have it.
I actually have a cookie nearby. Well, technically half of a cookie. Do you know that Costco sells cookies?
Coach Dorn asked me, are
Like
you
freshly
real?
baked cookies.
As real as the Emperor's mandate.
I don't have a
Now
Costco
quit
series.
philosophizing and keep your
They're-
eyes on the
they feel
prize,
like they're-
purging
they're
heretics
also
and
with a
spilling
penny.
Xeno blood.
So they're really thick and they're just as big as your face.
That is a big cookie.
So they have crispy edges, but the inside is nice and chewy.
All right, I give it 30 seconds tops.
And it's a double chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah, it's going down. I accept the challenge.
It's like $2 or $3 from Costco. Freshly baked. Hot. It's delicious.
I wish a Costco was closer to me. I really do. There is one that's like maybe 40 minutes away, but I'm not driving 40 minutes just to go to Costco.
You have to do 40 minutes to go to Costco?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
It actually isn't 40 minutes away, but it's kind of like within like a city area, and I'm including like dealing with traffic and stuff. It's about 40 minutes.
That makes sense.
What about you, Nivek? Where's your nearest Costco?
I don't even know where Costco is near me.
You don't? What do you mean you don't? You don't know near Costco?
He looks out.
no.
He looks outside, and there's literally one in his backyard. He's like, "Oh,
How long has that been there?
Well,
What
how
are
do
you
know?
surrounded by just meadows and grassland to take care of your horses?
Unironically, yes.
Oh. I'm sorry.
You live on a ranch with horses. That kind of is part and parcel of doing that, you know? Just, that is a thing.
just spray painting on the side of a barn, Costco.
we're not sponsored. You're not
Costco.
sponsored by Costco, but yeah, you have to. What's a good parody of Costco?
Let me tell you, I do bulk shipping, but I only ship bulk in one thing, and boy howdy, let me tell you, it stinks.
Welcome to Cost More. How can I help you?
Cost more. Yeah, I like it. It's the only place where you can buy a Costco hot dog for more than $1.50.
I've heard that they're actually like there have been debates about changing the price on it.
Yes. The CEO himself even said, if you guys change it, I'm taking my money and I'm leaving. Like the
What, the
CEO is
CEO said that, really?
because okay, you have to realize that when it comes to Costco, they're actually selling their pizza and hot dogs at a loss. They're actually losing money every single time that they sell like their pizza and hot dogs because they are made in such a high quality manner. And I'll get into that in a second. I've done research on this that that it actually is sort of in a way paying for advertising because it's bringing people in. It's like one of those perks to going there is like, hey, we have really cheap, good food that you can literally just walk in and grab and go. Whereas you also have the entire store open, right? So if you have that, if you have the whole store open, it might entice people to be like, you know what, I could probably grab a few things while I'm here. Or it's one of those things that you kind of like on the side just really enjoy as a part of Costco. And
Heyo.
with their hot dogs, believe it or not, because I was looking into protein intake back when I was doing a lot of weightlifting, believe it or not, Costco hot dogs are some of the best beef to fat ratio hot dogs on the United States market. Like they actually are some of the healthiest hot dogs on the market. I promise you that. I swear it.
Are you serious?
How?
Like, what? Like, even compared to like some of the big brands like Hillshire Farm?
Yeah, like, okay, so someone actually did an entire like Excel spreadsheet scientific rundown of how much of it was fat and filler, how much sodium was in it, things like that. And it wasn't the best, but it was one of the best, like top 3 out of all the hot dogs that they tried for. And
top 3?
It was one of the top rated hot dogs in the United States market because it's just that high quality. And getting that for only $1.50. Like that's why I was looking into it.
That's like a steal.
That's what I'm saying. That's why they're selling it at a loss. It's crazy, right? And I was just thinking, wow, what if I just buy a bunch of hot dogs and use that for protein buffing? Like what if I just use that? What if I just eat hot dogs all the time? But of course that's bad for sodium intake. You don't want to do that.
Is it?
Right.
Oh yeah, very bad for sodium intake.
Oh God.
Almost all hot dogs are bad for sodium intake because, you know, it's a preservative. And you have no idea how long hot dogs are just going to sit out there.
What?
Yeah.
That's...
Salted meats is how they use to preserve food anyway. You didn't know that, Spicy?
No, I didn't know about that.
Ah. Learn something every day. Also, I checked. The nearest Costco is like 17 miles away from me.
Serious is 17 miles away?
Yeah. That's actually closer than I would have thought. But it's in mid-city, and I ain't going there.
Really? Okay, I feel like compared to you two, I feel like the nearest Costco to me is actually like pretty short.
At Spencer the Frost backs up Mong.
Maps real quick to see where it is. I'm definitely not taking out a phone just to see where it is. Costco. The nearest Costco to me is 4 miles.
Yeah, that's pretty close.
But what do we call this? Oh yeah, I'm calling this the Chaotic Cat Chat collab. Where I'm making this into a podcast where we can talk about whatever the we want or whatever the I feel like talking about. I
Like
dragged
Costco
these
hot
two
dogs.
people in here because I kind of wanted to do a thing. Say hi to both Coach Dorn and Nevik Sarah. Say hi to.
Hey,
Hello.
I gotta make you a logo. I gotta use some of my Photoshop skills and make you like an official like podcast logo.
That's what
There
I
you
was
go.
thinking. That's what. Then I'm just thinking of like making it currently like as a one-off right now.
I got an idea. Wait. I got an idea though. You're gonna like it. What if it was like a microphone, but instead it was a ball of yarn? Because you're a cat.
I'm gonna have to get Mimi on here, and she's in the chat. Say me, hi Mimi. I might get you need
Hi, Mimi.
for a microphone.
I'm
And
saying,
you can
what?
double it as a prop for when you're actually
Yeah,
singing, too.
think about it. Yeah.
Yeah. There's so much potential.
Okay. I think that's enough of that. Do we do small talk or do we do introductions?
It's your show.
You know what? You right. It's my show. I do whatever I want.
It's a little late for the democracy part of this.
This is not a democracy. This is a spicetatorship.
Like
Spicy taters.
spice taters.
Spicy taters.
Oh, you know what? Speaking about potatoes, I'm going to put this random small talk here. Remember how they classified tomatoes as a fruit?
I guess.
There was a
Right.
whole argument about it, like where they argue about the genetics about like tomatoes, about how they are classified as a fruit. Well, there is another contender on the table as of recent.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
Oh yes. And it is a crop that I meme about every now and then on other channels. Potatoes.
Oh, no.
So, potatoes are technically classified to the uninitiated as tuberous vegetables because they grow
Okay.
underground and they belong to the Solanaceae or the nightshade family.
Okay.
However, it seems like there is a push from the U.S. Dietary Guidelines Advisory Committee themselves that usually every 5 years they do this. They're going to make a potato into a grain.
What? I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, because usually you would think of grain like wheat, rice, corn, barley, which are also part of the grass family. They're used for seeds or kernels. However, I believe that the argument is that potatoes are technically a rich source of carbs,
I mean,
and they're
yeah.
used in a staple food in many cultures.
I mean,
But we know that it differs from grains in terms of their like botanical classification, nutritional content, and other culinary uses.
yeah, when I cook food, I do consider it to be in like the starch category whenever I'm balancing a meal.
Yep, that's part of it because unlike like your typical vegetables, potatoes are high in carbs and starches, but unlike grains, they're also they're also nutrient dense and virtually fat free. And
But-
they don't share like a nutrient profile like other vegetables when you think of like lettuce, tomatoes, carrots, but they also don't match the profile of a grain perfectly. And an interesting thing I've also learned, I did a little bit of research on this because I just saw a newspaper and I'm like, there's no way. There's no way. It looks like some cultures have already removed potatoes as a vegetable. I
Okay.
don't know why, but if it could come to pass in like sometime in the future between 2025 and 2030, potato could be classified as a grain.
You know what? I see it. I see
You
it.
see it?
Potatoes are just giant pieces of rice.
I mean, he's not lying, but he's not wrong.
Because from a nutritional point of view, like there's a researcher from Harvard that he said that potato is not a vegetable. It technically it acts like a refined carbohydrate because it increases your blood sugar, like a grain.
Okay,
So
yeah.
so it's gonna be interesting what the future is gonna hold for our stuff, our spuds.
All they did was change the classification of it, but the whole wide world, everything's gonna be flipped over. There's cars are gonna be crashing, planes falling out of the sky. Potatoes are grain.
I mean, farmers are actually like up in arms against this. They're also trying to argue that potatoes should be a vegetable. That's it.
Well, it's probably because vegetables and grains are maybe taxed differently and things like that too. So
that could be the
if
case.
they're up in arms about it, that probably means that if it's classified as a grain, I'd have to guess that means it needs to be handled differently. Different procedures have to be used for it and things like that to help take care of it, etc. Like the whole, at least on the farming side, legally, they might end up having to change a whole bunch of things and probably even be losing money in the process.
Probably. We know that tax code and regulations are just an absolute quagmire of ups, downs, lefts, and rights. So who knows what that could do. Also, if they change it, then I can't make the joke that vodka is just vegetable juice.
True.
Oh no,
Do
it's
you feed
no,
your horses grain, Nivek?
Yes, I do.
You know, if they start to classify potatoes as a grain in the future, you could start feeding your horses potatoes.
that's gonna be a fat horse. Eventually, it gets just so picky that it even wants like sour cream on it with like a little slab of butter and everything.
I can imagine like Nivek's horses, they're whining and they just want French fries.
I'd hate to rain on your parade, but unfortunately, potatoes are actually toxic to horses. Potatoes,
Are
cabbages, and
they?
cabbages, and a few other things like I think guacamole, uh,
Wow.
stuff like that is all actually toxic to horses. Horses actually have a very sensitive stomach. They have a one-way digestive system, so they cannot regurgitate like humans. Colic is the number one
What,
killer of horses.
what a sad
Is
day.
it
Yeah.
like the skin of the potato that's toxic? The meat itself, or is it like what in the potato makes it toxic to horses?
I'm not sure if it's the meat or the skin or both. Although, like you said earlier, it's part of the nightshade family, and it will actually mess with their autoimmune system.
What a sad day to learn that horses can't eat French fries. This sucks.
Right?
I know.
What a sad day.
That makes me sad. And I enjoy a good I could enjoy a good
Oh, thank
French
you for the
fry.
follow.
I enjoy a good wedge. Like I enjoy good baked potatoes. Like I couldn't
Potatoes,
imagine just
potatoes are the most versatile thing you can ever have.
yeah, because you can make it's not only just French fries. You can make alcohol with it. You can make noodles with it because it's starchy. You can make bread out of potatoes.
This is true. You can make potato bread. You can make hash browns. You can make fries. You can make mashed potatoes, baked potatoes.
Oh.
we're turning into that scene from Forrest Gump where he names off everything you can do with shrimp. You can make shrimp gumbo, shrimp stew, shrimp po' boys.
Yeah, and they don't need that much care. All it yearns is destroyed because you look at all the other crops and they're just like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. And when you look at a potato, it's more like, where's the fucking soil?
I didn't understand the past 5 seconds you just talked about. All I heard was like the Tasmanian devil.
Oh, was I? I can't tell because chat. Bonus points, add cheese. Oh my god, could you imagine a garlic bread made out of potatoes?
Ah,
Come
on. I just finished
Somebody
eating some
get on
pizza.
this.
I just finished eating pizza. I don't need to be hungry again. Oh.
I wonder if an actual recipe like that exists. Now I have my curiosity. We're going down this rabbit hole with the Spuds chat.
You could probably make a lot of things out of potato. I wonder if you could probably make like a paper out of potato, like potato paper.
Maybe. Oh my god, it exists.
I mean, they've made rice paper, so I don't see why you could.
But that brings us back to where I already said potatoes are just large pieces of rice. So I mean, why can't we just? We could just have like.
Can we make a baked potato wrapped in potato paper?
Oh yes, now we're talking.
God, potato
now
section.
we're talking.
There it is.
Yeah, I want to try my potato roulette. What? But it looks like there are indeed recipes for cheesy potato garlic bread. Oh, that sounds delicious. Oh.
That has to be incredibly calorie dense too.
Oh, that would be wonderful. Like what potato would you use? Like any specific how? Oh, I'm just thinking of more recipes as well. Because I think there was like a recipe I learned from Food Wars where they take like mashed potatoes and they wrapped it in bacon, threw it in the oven.
Okay.
It was like a gotcha pork roast. I think that's what it was called. And the juices from the bacon, as it was baking in the oven, it would just seep into the potatoes. I've actually tried making this. It was actually really good.
The Lady Luna D says that was the first episode of Food Wars.
Yeah, it was in the first episode of Food Wars.
Yeah.
Nut. But yeah, I think that was my introduction to small talk. Do you guys have any small talk? Do you have anything interesting happening in your guys' lives?
I did some yard work today, and then I went on my exercise bike, and then I waited for this stream to happen.
How about you, Nivek? Anything happen with you?
Let's see. I've been trying to break this dang tree out of my backyard forever. A tree back in a few years ago during Ida, a bunch of trees got knocked down, and I cut out the ones that needed to be cut out and left some like, yeah, that's later Nivek's problem. Well, hi, my name is Later Nivek. This is now my problem. And I've been trying to get this huge cottonwood tree out, and it is just not wanting to come out no matter how much I cut it. Hit it with the tractor, and it's a little piece that's like half buried in the ground, so there's that. I cleaned and redid the grill. I fed the horses. I cleaned the yards. I cleaned some firearms today, and yeah, that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question for you regarding that tree.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
Have you tried karate chopping it?
What?
I could go to that.
You see,
I used to teach mixed martial arts, so
yeah, see, everyone always goes for the chainsaws and the axes and everything, but like sometimes just good old like, just like, and you just put a lot of right into it, and then it works. It comes
do
it comes
that
right
tomorrow.
up.
Doesn't well, it depends on the tree though. If it's like dead and dried out, maybe you'll be able to snap it. But if it's like drop, or if it's like still has like some life in it and it's kind of like expanded, karate chopping it, you could have just like you're more like compressing the wood more, making it a lot thicker.
Well, in my defense, I used to punch gravel and sand in my backyard until my knuckles bled, so I can build
I'm
up.
sorry, what?
No, that is the technique. That is the proper technique.
Yeah, to build up, knuckle.
I know you're
strength.
building up calluses. I mean, I
Oh no,
think
not
that there are
calluses.
some
Like
martial artists.
I did it until like the skin itself ripped away. I did it until it hurt. No, there were no calluses. They were gone.
Why would you do this to yourself? Why? Why?
So I can punch steel beams and make them go tung because it sounded cool.
There you go. Sounds perfectly reasonable.
How
Look,
many martial arts things were you watching?
look, Spicy. We're just guys being dudes. I don't know why you want to
exactly.
be so mad at us.
This is normal.
You watched like Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee, and you thought,
No,
I think I'm gonna emulate this.
No, I was practicing boxing, and I don't want like a limp wrist, so I punched directly down into the ground until my hands bled, and then I did it again the next day.
What? I can't even imagine doing that.
I know, I'd look like a psychopath in my backyard. It was great.
Absolutely.
Oh my.
But it's how you do
And
it.
I know that there are some martial artists that would just like hit like sand or gravel like quickly just to like build up like their pain tolerance.
No,
But
no,
why are you doing that to
I
get rid of
promise
your
you,
skin?
no, I'm not doing that just to get rid of my skin. It's to build up the bone. It's to actually make the
building up
hands.
the bone?
Yeah. Yes. Okay,
Absolutely.
Spicy. Let's do a little science. Let's do a little science today. Okay. Let's do a little science. All right.
Uh-huh.
How do you think your legs got strong enough to support your body weight?
Well, obviously it's like it breaks and then it builds up strong to become stronger bone.
So what? You just keep breaking your legs, hoping that you get stronger? Like
Well,
I meant, like
obviously not.
as you grow up. I mean, is how do your legs support your body weight?
How?
Yeah, come on.
You can.
You're so close, Spicy. You're so close. No, don't you Google it. I hear that keyboard. Don't you Google it. All right. Okay. Okay, so the answer is as you're growing up and as you're walking and running, your bones are experiencing very micro fractures, right? And whenever you go to sleep, your body is repairing those micro fractures, and that's causing your bones to become stronger, right? It's filling in those cracks, those micro fractures. So by purposefully abusing the shiitake mushroom out of my hands, I was causing the bones in my hands to microfracture and become more dense over time, creating stronger hands.
Yep.
Interesting.
We did the same thing in one of my martial arts regiments, except for the hands. I did do hands myself, but during the regiment we did shins, which is
Oh.
you set up a big stick with some mats on it, and you just slam your shin against it as hard as possible repeatedly.
That
And then once you got used to that, what you do is you'd have two people square up, and they just slam their shins against one another. I'd kick your shins, you kick my shins. We just go back and forth like that.
Yeah, broshins. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You never gave a home a good shin tap? You just walk by like, what's up, dude? And you just kick him right in the shin.
You see, thank God you're here. Otherwise, if it was any other person, I feel like I'd just be sitting here in silence, sounding like a psychopath. It's like, finally, someone else who understands.
Basically, congratulations. You just happened to randomly pick the two people who have actually fought and put them in a room together.
I put you guys in a collab together. How did we end up like this?
Oh, I'll give you the answer. I'm going to give you the spicy answer. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I mean, you're right. This is my fucking fault.
Yes, it is. Spicy contacted us a month ago and was like, hey, y'all want to do a collab? And we're like, yeah, sure. What are we going to do? Don't worry about it. Okay.
Yep.
5 days
This is
before
it back.
collab happens. 5 days before collab happens, I type in again, hey, is everyone still good for the time we have agreed on? Like, what are we doing? Don't worry about it. Okay, fine. 15 minutes before stream happens. So, what's the plan? What are we doing? Don't worry about it. Okay, sure.
I can attest that with every almost every collab that I've done, it's pretty much like this. Like, as a cat, I will just barge down your door, be like, hey, give me attention. And you'll be like, okay, when? And I'll be like, now! And then we just do this.
I mean, the last collab I did with you was exactly that. You just came in and it's like, hey, let's play Left 4 Dead right now. I was like,
Uh-huh.
okay.
Everyone that I've talked to is like, this is just normal spicy things, and they just come to accept it. There was another YouTuber that I watched growing up, Markiplier. He actually
Who?
did the same thing to Wade. And because he would be like, hey, I'm doing a script thing, or we're doing a movie thing. I need you. I'm gonna come over in 30 minutes. And Wade could just not do anything with a life of him, because no matter what he plans, Mark would just be like, I'm gonna do this thing instead. It just feels like we're kind of similar in that regard.
Yeah, there's a little bit of improv going on here. I mean, the first subject we talked about was Costco hot dogs.
Yep. And then potatoes, and then
Spicy learned about microfractures in people's bones. I mean, it's a learning day. It's a learning podcast, really.
absolutely.
I mean, we're learning how to become Superman.
We are
Because
educational.
Because you definitely can't become Superman if you are a space baby.
My name is Coach Dord, and I'm telling you to punch that ground and eat those taters. I'm going to make you into a warrior, son.
Gotta drink
That's
your
it, that's-
potato juice. You gotta get the nutrients in. You gotta build up your bones and muscle.
Now, if I see you do a
Keep
good
punching
job,
that ground.
if I see you do a good job, I'll give you a Costco hot dog instead.
Oh, God.
Can I get relish with my hot dog?
Only if you give me an extra 20. You're about to relish these moments. Get back to work. One of these days, you're gonna look back on this day, and you're gonna just be thinking, "Coach Dorn, thank you so much. Thank you for training me into the beast I am today."
I'll be suplexing all my enemies as I eat a potato in my mouth.
You see, you'll be like Popeye, except instead of spinach, it'll be potatoes.
Well, hold on. I've got a scenario in my head, like because Spicy's a little bit more of like an anime cat girl thing going on, right? Like, what if instead of like running late to school with toast in her mouth, she's got a potato?
Like,
Oh,
I'm
wait.
Popeye the Sailor Spud.
Wait, what?
Popeye the Sailor Spud.
Didn't Attack on Titan have that? They had like that one girl who was just standing in formation in a military drill,
What's her name?
eating the potato. I don't remember. I just remember her eating the dang potato in the middle of
Sasha!
formation.
Sasha!
There you go. That's the one.
But yeah, she was like, I'm eating this potato and the colonel's like, what are you doing? Why are you eating here? And she's like, do I have? Sasha was the best.
I'm watching Attack on Spicy right now.
Oh my god.
Spencer says BRB starting on the ground punching potato training plan now. That's it. That's the new fitness regimen. Forget keto, forget paleo, get on that potato diet.
Oh my god.
That potato Costco dog diet. I'm telling you, people. drill out the core of a potato. Put the hot dog in there, right? So now you've got like a starch protein treat, and it's just like an all-in-one. Yeah, see, Spicy.
Wait. Instead of you make the hot dog bun out of potatoes.
Ooh.
My God.
My God, Spicy, what have you done? we go to put it into a microwave and then it just poofs out of existence because it's such a good idea it can't exist anymore.
Oh my god, it's so good. Please make a cooking show. What?
The only thing I remember about Costco is that apparently their cheese pizza is like incredibly high on protein. Like stupid high.
I'm telling you, I told you, the pizza and hot dog are sold at a loss. They're so good. They're so good.
What do you mean that the cheese pizza has lots of protein? I thought that what? Explain yourself.
Cheese, high quality cheese.
Is it from the cheese?
Yeah, it's from the cheese. It's not like cheap like Kraft cheese, which is filled with like a lot of fillers and fats or anything. Like they're using actual high quality ingredients in their hot dogs and pizzas and selling them at a loss. Like I'm not joking.
Here it is. One slice of cheese pizza has 44 grams of protein.
I never pay attention to the protein content. I pay attention to the sodium content. The thing that I found interesting is that a cheese pizza has a lot more sodium content than the one with pepperoni. And I thought that pepperoni would be saltier, but no.
Yeah, that's actually surprising, yeah.
All right.
Like, I look at nutritional facts with everything, like, with my geographic tongue, I can tell, like, the differences between the very subtle differences between, like, a Pepsi versus a Coke. If you look at the nutritional information, a Coca-Cola actually has more sodium than it compared to a Pepsi, and Pepsi actually has more sugar content than compared to Coca-Cola.
Okay.
And in that same vein, Dr. Pepper actually has a lot more sodium than the two of them as well.
Okay. Navek.
Yo.
I'm gonna blow your mind, all right? Can you
all
guess?
Right,
don't cheat like Spicy. Can you guess how many grams of protein are in one Costco hot dog?
I have no idea. I knew the cheese pizza one because of a video. A guy does like a bunch of interesting facts. That was one of them, but
Mhm.
I don't know about the hot dog.
Okay. The hot dog. One hot dog has
Uh-huh.
24 grams of protein.
I was thinking exactly 24. God damn it!
And the crazy part is that on top of that, it only has 33 grams of fat. That's it. Usually, like hot dogs that you could get off the counter from anywhere else, they're way higher than that. They're like 45 plus. So not only is it lower in fat, it's higher in protein. And it's like $1.50 to $1.70. I'm telling, look, when I wanted to bulk, when I wanted to be like, man, where can I get better protein than drinking whey powder? I was legitimately like thinking, like, if I'm going to go to Costco, I'm gonna buy like 50 hot dogs at one time.
I don't know what's surprising. The fact that that hot dog has so much protein, or the fact that the the cheese pizza, has almost twice the amount of protein. I'm not sure which one of these things is more surprising to me.
Maybe they rub like a genie lamp or something. Maybe like that's their secret.
What is the genie lamp made out of potatoes as well?
No. I'm just saying. It's just like, how do you have something so awesome for so cheap and then almost never have issues or complaints about it? You know, it's just like, how? How'd you do it? And they're just like, oh, I don't know. Here it is. Here's the thing. You're just like, no way. In this economy, $1.70 for the coolest hot dog ever. Oh my god! Now I sound like Shaggy. Like zoinks.
Raggy.
All right, gang, split up and search for hot dogs.
Like we're on it, Nivek.
Like zoink spicy. This frozen pizza aisle sure is scary.
Roll.
Why have they never had a Scooby Doo episode in a restaurant or a food store like that? Like, the jokes just write themselves.
Yeah,
A
for
haunted
real.
Costco. Let's go.
Yeah, you know, that you bring up actually a good point, because if they've done like celebrity crossovers like with John Cena and stuff like that, why can't they do like an actual like advertised one where it's like like zoinks, it's the giant pizza Costco monster, and it's like, yeah, and it's like it's made out of like dripping cheese and everything, and all of a sudden, you know, like Scooby would all of a sudden like go to eat some of the cheese, and he's like, yeah, and then he starts eating all the cheese off the suit.
You see, it writes itself. It writes itself.
I mean, to be fair, I think one of the Scooby-Doo movies that they have done with the crossover was one where they did it with the band Kiss. I don't know if you guys know about this, but they did a crossover with Kiss, and they decided to give every single band member in Kiss superpowers. I am not making this up, by
I didn't
the
know
way.
about the superpower part.
Yeah, they did
know
a
that either.
crossover with Kiss, and they made each one of them have superpowers. I don't know why, but this exists.
And the world is better for it.
Why Kiss though? I mean,
I don't know why exactly they did it with Kiss, but they did it. Let me see.
I don't know. Maybe they had some leftover ideas for when they did all the superhero crossovers, like with Batman.
Yeah, it's called Scooby-Doo and Kiss Rock and Roll Mystery. So if you ever want to watch it, there you go.
Okay, then.
I saw a South Park thing like that. They turned corn into Scooby Gang with superpowers. What?
I kind of want to know what superpowers they had now. I'm trying to Google it, but it's not like it's not like there's going to be a Scooby-Doo Kiss Wikipedia. You know what I mean? There's some
that.
poor guy out there just like, yes, actually, this member of Kiss actually had this superpower, but apparently it only had this length for their laser beam.
I'm also letting you know this movie came out in 2015.
So 9 years ago?
So about 9 years ago. If you want more details, I put the link to you guys.
I see it. Okay.
Yeah, 2015, not during the 80s.
I just controlled F to try and find the word powers and nothing came up.
I think it was like later on during the episode they secretly had superpowers.
Secretly?
Are you doing a bit?
No, I'm not doing a bit.
Okay, might mess up, blah, blah, blah. So they defeated like an actual demon.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think things are a mystery anymore if you're teaming up with one of the world's most popular rock bands and defeating actual demons anymore.
Like Scoop, I think there's something in my Costco hot dog.
The whole plot of that episode is that they're trying. It's a middle manager trying to raise the price of Costco hot dogs. That's it. That's the whole thing.
Oh, that is such a good idea. The villain is trying to like raise the price of hot dogs, but how would you tie in it being scary with that though? Like, oh man, you would have to have something like he's scaring people away so the company will lose money, so they'll have no choice but to recuperate costs by raising the cost of the hot dog.
There it is. There it is. Right there. Yeah.
Yep.
This is very pup named Scooby-Doo compared to actual Scooby-Doo.
Oh my god, it is. Oh my god, it is.
Oh my god, yeah.
A pup named Scooby-Doo.
I almost said Jinkies.
When a ghost and ghouls attack, Scooby eats Scooby snacks. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, Chinky, Scooby-Dooby, Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
And I like whenever they like go on a search. Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo. And they take 15 to 30 seconds just for them just to walk into a scene while that music plays.
Look, okay, to be fair, it is a show for kids. It can't be super complex. You know,
I mean, that's true.
Like within that entire like little segment, all of a sudden she's like, "Look, gang, we found the tax records of the evil villain along with his social security card." Like little kids everywhere are gonna be like, "Wow, solving mysteries is easy. I could do it." And then the next thing you know, they're on the news because they're missing.
Oh no.
And I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling kids and that freaking dog.
Oh.
Gee, mister, haven't you ever heard of a gun before?
I know. Well, like, you don't think they would just go with, like, get out of here now, kids, or you're going to get a cap in your ass.
Right? Grr, I spent $15,000 on this animatronic suit just so I can scare away those meddling kids from getting too close to the supposed treasure I have a map for that was left by the main protagonist's family. Oh, but I'm evil. Gonna scare
I've
them.
gotten the same thing done with $20 and the crackheads down the street.
I just gotta scare them by putting a sheet over my head, and I call myself the ghost of the underworld. Woo! Woo!
And ironically, they got those sheets from the Costco they're trying to scare people from.
Those sheets were made out of potato paper.
Covered in cheese.
Like, would potato sheets actually be good? Wait, can you make paper out of potatoes? Now
Here
I'm
we are, back
curious.
on potatoes again.
We came full circle. Perfectly balanced.
Yay. Potato sheets, potato sheets. What if, like, you could probably make like a decent potato cake.
Edible
I'm sure
wafer
someone has.
papers. It's a thing. Wafer edible paper made out of potato starch, water, and vegetable oil. So maybe not really.
I mean, you could probably make a potato cake, but it would probably turn out more like a pancake type deal.
Would it?
Well,
You know, I don't know.
Now I'm curious.
I don't know how much I could get to rise.
Okay, no, you can't. I was about, for some reason my brain was like, what if there was some kind of potato in some kind of chip form? And I'm just thinking, wait a minute. like what if potato was like a snack? Whoa. My mind is expanding. Whoa.
What? How did you get to that?
Like, hi, Scotty. Yeah, I was just like thinking, like, what if there was like a potato wafer or something? You know what I mean? And it's just like, wait a minute.
Sadly, the world may never know. You just can't bring your invention to life, Dorn. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Darn.
Now hold on while I open up this packet of Lay's.
Now, what if? Oh man, what if I could turn potatoes into a snack? Funny enough, there are people that legitimately think like that, though, because you do understand that at least within the United States, there is still a percentage of people that still think chocolate milk comes from brown cows.
I know. We
So-
live in a society.
So there's also a percentage of people that believe like they can just go to the store and get food, but they don't realize where that food actually comes from, right?
And
like from all
it-
the farms and everything.
These are also the same people who think that we bleach eggs to make them white.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I'm
I didn't
seriously,
know that one.
Some people actually think that. They also think that you can't get brown eggs from a factory. That's why you only get the white eggs, and all the brown eggs are organic. That's why they're so much more expensive. You want to know the difference between a white chicken egg and a brown chicken egg?
They bleach them. I knew it.
No, a white chicken egg is from a white chicken. A brown chicken egg is from a brown chicken.
Oh.
That's it.
Oh, okay.
That's literally it. That is literally it. They got chickens right outside. The brown ones lay brown eggs, and the black ones lay these like off-color white green eggs. And white ones lay white eggs.
So what you're saying is I gotta pull a Stardew. I gotta dip my chickens blue, and I can get blue eggs.
Make
Yeah, sure, why not?
sense. Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
checks out.
where are you wrong?
Where am I wrong?
Scientist, hello? Anyone in chat? Hello?
I can't find a single thing wrong with this logic.
So if I dip my chickens in potatoes, will it start laying potatoes?
Now I think your science is going a little too far here, Spicy. I think you're kind of this is a little too evil. Or better
It's the new
yet,
Dark Souls. It's the new Dark Souls boss, the Carbo Cluck.
what
Just
if
lays potatoes and throws them at you.
what if you were to like paint different layers on the chicken? Would that mean that they come out like Easter eggs?
Like a gobstopper? Or
Yeah. Oh no. Like you paint the neck of it like blue, and then the body of it green, and then the butt of it red. Like would the eggs come out like that?
That's
What
where Easter
if?
eggs come from. Don't you know that?
I thought they came from a bunny.
No, the bunny distributes them.
Oh, the Easter bunny actually like went on top of my dinner table as a kid and just squatted right on top the basket.
Oh my god, no.
And then after he's done, he's like, have a good time, kid. And then he leaves.
He's like, hey kid, do you want an Easter egg? And the kid's like, oh yeah, sure. And he just like gets on the table and he just like
At least he didn't ask to give you some Easter chocolate, because that would be worse.
it's worse. He probably has constipation.
Oh.
So you had another one planned too, huh?
Oh God, what if the egg breaks? Will it become scrambled?
Oh. I can never look at eggs the same way.
You can never look at eggs the same way again.
And there's an important part of my diet.
Well,
I have chickens. I eat them daily.
Well, you see, Spicy, I can answer this question very scientifically for you. You see, whenever the Easter Bunny needs to make scrambled eggs, he usually goes to his storage of throne gifts, and really.
Where this one's going.
Oh no!
Look, they say rabbit's feet are very lucky, and we all know what you do with feet on the internet. You do the math.
Oh
Nick,
man,
are you posting pictures of the feet?
I mean, I
And
could
be
put
like
mine on stream.
only feeds?
I could put mine on stream right now with my dog cam. Someone clipped that one time.
Wait, what?
What? What?
All right.
Lord feet review confirmed.
No, Mandy, where are you going? No, go back into the dog cam. Don't make me post my feet. Go back. Here, look.
This only has 2 ways.
Here, look. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna creep it in. I'm gonna do it. It's happening.
Are you saying that someone was watching your stream and they were like,
Oh, hello
yeah,
there, chat.
I can use
Hello.
this
I'm waving at them with my toe. Hello, chat.
Oh, wow. Like,
You know, funny story
I
about
popped
that.
into your stream just to see that. You're like, your toe was waving in the camera.
Okay, funny story about that, right? Like way back when I was first having this set up with the Mandy Cam and everything like that on my stream. After it was a friend that ended up clipping the foot clip, right? Because I'm kind of a little bit more like a monkey. Like I grab things with my feet sometimes if it's out of reach, right? So like
as you do.
her food bowl was down over there, and I didn't want to like reach down and have the chance of like exposing my face to grab that, right? So I used my foot to grab the food bowl because it was empty. And they clipped that. And one day I'm like out at dinner, like with my mom, and I was just like, oh, hey, you know, I started doing the streaming thing and stuff. And, you know, someone clipped me. Someone clipped my feet on it, you know, as a joke. And then they sent me some bits as like a joke. And so like she took that like literally, like she thought that's what I do. She thought she thought.
Oh, no.
So next
She thought
thing
Thor was an OnlyFans model.
so but wait, it gets worse. Okay, so like months later, it's like a holiday dinner, and I'm with all the family and everything, and she's like, "Oh, you do the Twitch thing? Like, tell them about the one person that gave you money to show feet or something." And I was just like, "Oh."
Oh.
No. Oh no.
And I was like, that's not what I do. It was part of the dog cam. Look, I'll show you. I'll show you later. I'll show you later.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I think it was chocolate disco. I know what you did, bro. I remember you.
I remember when like my folks like first came into the door, they were like, and I was like, oh, hold on, chat. I'll come with you just a second. And I had to mute stream, and I'm like, hey, what's up? And they're like, what are you doing? I'm streaming. You make noises. And that gives you content from people. And people like it when you make those random noises. I could do nothing but say yes. And they were like, find something else better to do.
I am so glad nobody knows I do this.
I mean, granted, they already know that I had a job at the time, and I do stream at the site, and they're just like, why does he making noises like make you like attract people? And I'm like, I don't know. Why don't you ask them instead of me? I wouldn't know. People flock to me when I hit the button.
People think it's funny when I go.
People think it's funny when I go.
Yes. If you look here in the scientific graph that I just happen to have here, it does say loud equals funny.
So basically, we just gotta scream to the heavens, and we should get all the viewers.
Oh, we don't have to scream. We have computer software now. We could just bass boost everything and air fry it until it completely destroys people's eardrums.
I mean,
you're right.
10 million views on Twitch. Platinum. Platinum play button in a day.
A diamond play button in a day. Oh no.
So, what do you do for a living? Oh, you know, I give people tinnitus.
I keep all those tinnitus charities in business.
People pay for me to scream in their ears.
No. See, now you made it sound like something else.
Oh,
I said scream. I didn't say.
No, come on,
Yeah,
that
ASMR.
sounds like something
I
else.
had the exact same thought, Seth.
What do you mean?
People pay me to scream in their ears. Like, what? What did you mean by that?
I meant.
Yeah, SF says reverse ASMR.
Oh, it's that's what I have this for. And they're like, what? It's like you pull out a megaphone and you give them like a sample of it. Straight into their ear.
And you just see a guy walks the spicy. He's like, "Yeah, so I hear people pay you to scream in their ears." And
No,
so
people
it's like,
pay me
that-
to hit the actual IRL nut button, and my nut button is off.
I know. Out of
No more
nuts to
nuts.
give.
There it is. The
Yeah.
actual IRL nut button, and just squeeze this rubber chicken to oblivion.
So you scream in people's ears, yank the chicken, and do a lot of nuts. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I was about to say, like, you can't get away with this. All of it sounds lewd. People pay me to make loud noises in their ear while I squeeze the chicken. And it's just like, what?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
This is not where I expected this conversation to be going, but okay.
And they're like, what do you mean? And then you actually you carry around the rubber chicken in your pocket, like literally all
Yeah, I
day.
just carry around a rubber chicken in my pocket, and I'm like, what you say to me, you little...
Use it as a gun and rob a bank like SpongeBob. Like have a
Put
ski mask
your
with no eye
money
holes.
in the bag. Put it in.
I 100% see it.
Choking chickens, nutting repeatedly, screaming in their ear. Put that on a resume. Oh no!
I think there's no pressure for you to actually get it or anything because there's a sale, but I think you would thoroughly be immensely chaotic in a game like Payday.
Oh god, yes.
I think Spicy would thoroughly enjoy actually like a game about robbing banks.
Well, about that,
Already
I
has it.
may or may not have gotten a golden spoon in Payday 2. And I just take extensive measures just to whack people with a giant fucking spoon.
She's already ahead of us, Thorn.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like a proper bank robber, just like ahead of the curve every time. I forgot who it was I played Payday 2 with. I think it was like I accidentally one time played with a member of the Yogscast.
Wait, huh?
Yeah, it was a few years ago.
Accidentally?
Yeah. I was playing with two of my other buddies, and we needed a fourth, and they ended up joining in because they were wondering if Payday 2 was like a good game for them to do a stream with. And I forgot who it was. I think his name began with an R at the time. And we were like, no way, dude, like you sound exactly like this dude. And he's like, yeah, sure, yeah, that is me. We're like, it's cool. And so we actually played a few rounds of Payday 2 together.
Wow.
Not on stream or anything. He was just testing the waters to see if he would like Payday enough. And it ended up being the real deal.
That's really awesome.
Yeah. It's the little things.
It is. It is the little things.
Uh-huh.
We all have those little things that are like a little claim to fame.
Yeah, any kind of like celebrities or any kind of thing that you guys have ever done? Like anything crazy? Yeah, like have you ever like met a celebrity or like been 15 degrees of one or anything like that?
I need to remember the name. I have to look this up real quick.
When I was working security at the Superdome, Beyonce walked past me.
Okay, nice.
So, I mean, I didn't get to talk to her or anything, but like she was there. So I guess I can say that.
Wait a minute, Nevek. You're also a Louisiana man?
Yes. Wait, are you?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Let's fucking go.
Oh,
Let's go.
Well then,
That's right. That's because all the cool people are from here. You know it.
dang right.
You know it.
now I want you two to collab. I want you two to make a farm and just grow potatoes.
No, we're going to play Hunt the Showdown. We're going to be in the good old bayou. We're going to shoot some gators.
Oh my
Mm,
god.
I have pictures of me holding gators that I've got.
Oh no. Oh god.
I've got gators. I've taken them before.
oh, Mimi's eating potatoes. Look what we've done.
Oh, yep. This is
Yep.
my fucking fault.
Absolutely. On the little Famous of Fame thing, I think one of the news things I made it onto Reddit because I actually sent a message to the CEO of Arrowhead on Twitter, and he actually responded to me. And it was a question about the game, and they actually posted my question and his response on Reddit. So that's like my little 13 seconds of fame there.
I actually hit my mic. It was Mr. T.
What?
Mr. T.
Okay.
One day I was in California. I was hallucinating. I didn't know if I saw Mr. T or not, but I saw him with butterfly wings.
That's amazing.
I don't know what he was doing in butterfly wings, but he was in butterfly wings. I took a picture with him. It was very interesting.
That's pretty cool.
Cool.
That is really cool.
Wish I had a picture of Mr. T, man. It sucked, man. I want a picture with Mr. T, man. I pity the fool.
I mean, you gotta play Payday 2 with one of the members of Yogscast, so.
Yeah, but it's
Jordan,
Mr. T.
Jordan,
I
you
would
remember
trade.
this.
What?
Do you remember Bobby Jindal, former governor?
Yes.
I actually painted his face.
What, like at a fair?
Actually, it was at his daughter's birthday party. One thing we do here is we do events and stuff. Part of the events is face painting. I am usually like a backup because I don't usually do it normally. But I had to pitch in for this particular event, and his daughter dragged him up. The daughter wanted her and him to get matching little face paints.
Oh.
So I painted the face of a governor.
Nice. I wanted to like oh man, like did you do like something cool or was it just like something cute like a butterfly on a cheek or something like that?
Or
Pretty
were you
sure-
like, I want to do the whole face?
I'm pretty sure it was just like a heart with a rainbow through it.
Okay, okay.
It was years ago. Bobby Jindal was still governor at the time, so you know that had to be a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
There was one time I went to Van's tour, you know, like a rock concert tour. And it was in Texas. And I don't even remember the name of the band, but it was like the middle of the summer in Texas. No clouds out, sun just completely beating down, high noon, right? I'm like the only guy out there with like khakis and a button-up shirt and like flip-flops on because I'm normal. I'm a normal guy. And everyone else there, you know, like they're like hardcore rockers. They're like wearing like black and like they got tattoos and they got like eyeshadow. And I'm just like, hey, how are you? You know, like, right. And so I'm getting ready to leave one of the bathrooms, and all of a sudden, this woman in like a full black like gown, like a full black dress, big hair, and like facial makeup and everything, was getting ready to go use the bathroom, and I think she misunderstood what I was saying. Like I wasn't saying, hey, you're hot in that. I was asking, how are you not hot in that? Because it's the middle of summer and she's wearing all black, right? And she smiled at me. She was like, I really gotta go. And she goes into the bathroom. I'm like, oh yeah, fair enough. So I go about my day, whatever. And then like an hour later, I'm hanging out with my friends and she's the lead singer on the stage. And I was just like, who was that again? Did I accidentally flirt at a celebrity or something? What happened?
Ooh.
Nothing happened from it. I mean, I'm just a regular guy. Who's going to talk to a guy wearing khaki shorts at a rock concert, right?
You never know.
It's true. You never know. I might have stuck out and someone been like, my God, he's really going against the grain. Everyone else looks like a Hot Topic reject, but that guy, no, he's different. Get him a record deal. Get him a label.
This
Is that a potato in his hands?
this is
He must be
straight
famous.
this is straight out of a rom-com, I swear. It's just like the princess and the guy in the normal clothing, the star-crossed lovers. Someone get on this. Someone make a script.
Can a ska boy really be in love with a goth girl?
Oh no. Oh no.
You just gotta listen to me, please. It's the trumpets. They just do something you don't understand. No, I can't take it anymore. I can't be with you anymore. I want things to be gloomy again. It's like, no, but ska's not about things being gloomy. That's what this is about. It's about us.
I'd watch it.
It really just feels like they're just running out of manga ideas at this point. That's what it really is.
I mean, it kind of does. I actually had this thought the other day. Like, they brought a bunch of like early 90s and 2000s comedy movies to Netflix recently, and I went to watch them. I'm just like, man, nothing's funny like these shows anymore. Like, I watched some of the old Jim Carrey movies, like Liar Liar, and I laughed my head off. Liar Liar, Bruce Almighty, like all those were just like gems. And like, man, nothing been like really that funny anymore. Like they don't make pure comedies anymore. They make, romantic comedies, drama comedies, action comedies, but they don't make comedies anymore.
They don't even make parodies anymore as well.
Yeah, no more Naked Gun.
Well, no, they are making a new Naked Gun. You didn't know that?
Are they?
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
I completely forgot that. They are remaking Naked Gun.
Really?
But will it be funny?
Yeah, with Liam Neeson.
Wait, what?
Liam Neeson is going to be the main actor. That's him. He's a detective. I swear it.
No, that has to be. I thought that was a joke.
It's not a joke.
Wait,
it's
no.
not.
I thought that was a joke.
No,
What, is this
wait.
the gritty retelling of Naked Gun? What?
Wherever you are, I will find you. And I will kill you.
Naked Gun remake set for 2025. Liam Neeson to star in Naked Gun reboot.
What? I thought, okay, yeah, they're making a reboot. Who's playing it? It's like I thought it was just some meme that someone was like, "Oh yeah, it's Liam Neeson." I'm just like, "Oh, that's someone just memeing about it." That's because he is older now. He's probably like, "Yeah, he can be the old guy." Yeah, that makes sense. It's a funny joke. Didn't think it was funny, though.
Listen, you can't be safe with your content to be funny. If you
Naked
want
Nielsen.
to, listen, if you want to appeal to, you can't appeal to every audience. You just have to just appeal. How do you think they was able to get Spaceballs?
I think they were able to get away with Spaceballs because the era still enjoyed slapstick comedy. Slapstick comedy is not really like a thing anymore.
I know.
It's just not.
Really?
I
It's
need
kind
you.
of sad.
I need you guys to go comb the desert, and then they're actually out there with a giant comb, and it's just like
Weirdest thing, the black guy from that. That's the same actor who plays Tuvok on Star Trek.
okay.
Yeah, the same guy who says, "Hey, we ain't found shit." That
Yeah.
same black guy is the Vulcan on Star Trek Voyager.
Huh.
Interesting.
Now I kind of want to look up his repertoire, his resume.
He actually has a short video of him like listing off all the things he does, and then he looks at the camera and says, "And I'm known as the guy who has said we ain't found shit."
You know, I think he even had like for a small while a cameo, like an actual like cameo account, so like you could get him to like say shit. Am I allowed to say shit on that? Yeah, am I? Is that a bad word?
I mean, we're an 18 plus, so.
Okay, all right. Well, I don't know. You usually do the whole editing with like the chicken or something. Like you usually beep yourself out.
No, I have my own fucking censor button.
So, yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
I've kind of gotten used to pressing the button each time I want to swear.
That's what I'm saying. I don't really have anything.
You know what? This is hacking Haya's fault.
It kind of is.
Haya has been a wholesome influence, as much as I have been a chaotic influence to her.
Let's see.
Yeah, so you got me interested. So I did look up Tim Russ is his name, Tim Russ,
Yeah.
and he has been in a lot of things. He was in the movie Ted. He was in the game Starfield.
Spicy no!
He was in Starfield. Wow.
Yeah.
Don't make me talk about Starfield.
Do it. Do it. I dare you. I double dare you. I triple dare you.
I got that game for free and I want a refund.
Oh, hang on. You want to borrow my my pitchfork and torches? I got plenty.
Here, let me get the popcorn ready. Hold on.
I have a beastly computer. My computer is absolutely amazing. It's got a 7950X 3D. It's got 64 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM. It's got a 4 terabyte 990 Pro SSD in it, or M.2. And it had at the time a 3090. And it couldn't run that game on Max. It couldn't. It was the worst, broken, most unoptimized, jagged mess I've ever installed. And I was so incredibly bored to play it when I did get a chance to. I want my money back.
Biggest thing. That's the biggest thing. It was so boring. The guns felt terrible. The skill tree was just not very interesting to go down. And then they're like, "Oh hey, yeah, let's make a space game without you actually flying the spaceship for places." Like all they have to do is go Elite Dangerous, copy paste. There we go. We're good to go.
No, you can't do that. This is the game that Todd Howard always wanted to make. It wasn't Skyrim. It wasn't Oblivion. It wasn't Morrowind. It wasn't anything that revolved around any of his other games. Starfield was the game he wanted to make. That's what he said. That is the game of his dreams. Hey, okay, Todd. Okay.
His dream, our nightmare.
I have a friend who put like over 100 hours into it, and he still didn't even beat like the main story.
Was he like doing all the side quests, or was
Yeah,
he like
that's the thing.
adventuring?
He was doing all of the side quests, and eventually he admitted, he's like, I uninstalled it, and I was like, why? Like, you could do all of the stuff in it. You could at least beat the main story. And he's like, no, I didn't like it that much. It's like, but you put so many hours into it. You didn't even beat the main story.
See,
Oh, man.
I always feel like games like that. I feel like no Bethesda game should have a main story. To be completely honest, I have played Skyrim for so many hours, and I have never gotten past the throat of the world. I've done everything else. I have done literally every other faction and thing to do in that game, and I've never actually completed the main story in that game.
This is why I feel like if I were to do things like Skyrim or Dark Souls, I wouldn't learn anything about the story. I would probably get like distracted and never be able to complete the game.
Actually, you should get Elden Ring, and so we can watch you do that. That'd be funny.
Oh God, you know what? You're gonna have to pay me for that. No, I am not gonna submit myself to the madness of that. I already submitted myself to the madness of Hollow Knight.
Well, Elden Ring does have a seamless co-op mod that's very popular.
Indeed.
So I mean that could help ease the burden if you ever need a certain coach that's beaten the game 5 times over to literally just carry you through everything.
But you have a plethora of people to pick from. I'm on my new game
Absolutely.
plus right now. Bluebird is on his like new game 3, I think. Coach is like a beast at the game. You can literally make yourself your own A team if you needed to.
I get to be Mr. T. We've already discussed about this. Mr. T's cool.
Wait, does that mean I'm face?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to be Mr. T, but I'm never Mr. T. My own group of friends never made me Mr. T.
You can be Mr. T.
Come on,
And someone in
Spicy.
my chat says I need someone to help me in Elden Rings while I get good. I can't help you there. I'm not good.
Come on, Spicy. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you're. You know what? Yeah, Nivek, I'm pretty sure I remember. Spicy is actually one of the biggest Elden Ring players out there. Remember that no-hit run she
Right?
did?
What?
Remember?
Yeah, no,
What?
absolutely. She did that no hit. It was amazing. Like, I really thought she was going to fumble it at Melania. But no, she
Right.
pulled through. She just perfect dodged the dance the entire time.
Every single
Perfect
time.
dodge. What? Wait, what? I
Yep.
don't remember. Wait.
How did you pull off understanding the iframes on that? I just don't understand. It's like too much.
Of which game?
Come on, of Elden Ring.
Elden Ring, right? You're like in the top 5% of players.
No.
Come on. You don't have to be so humble about it.
You know, I haven't drinking enough potato wine today. I may need another swig of that.
Yeah. Remember that time? Oh yeah. And then you jumped on top that the fire giant's back and you slapped him in the back of his ear. I remember that.
I didn't even know that was possible.
Well, she
What?
of course she was
Did you
using
ask?
like because it was spicy because obviously stuff like breaks on her stream. She used, remember that physics exploit that launched her straight into the air, and then when she was coming down from like 2,000 feet in the air, she did like a downward swipe and slapped him on his ear, and then that caused like half his health bar to go away. I remember that.
And the best thing was when she was fighting the Elden Beast, and she did that one slice that just removed its texture, so it's just a red and white checkerboard.
Oh yeah, yeah. I could have sworn you were cheating, but you were streaming it using easy anti-cheat. So I mean, that's, who am I to argue?
You can't possibly beat easy anti-cheat. There's no cheaters on that game.
There's no cheaters at all in Elden Ring.
gotten me confused.
Confused about what? We all saw it. Look, even Mimi's agreeing.
Yeah, see?
We all saw it.
Yeah, we all saw it.
I'm not drunk enough for this today.
I didn't even know you were drinking. Why am I not drinking? You know, I have beers I can go get.
Don't remember playing Hold and Drink. Right? If that's all the talk that we have, I do actually had a thing prepped that we could have done.
Okay.
I mean, we've chewed through about an hour and a half. We've talked about potatoes and cheese and hot dogs and all the other important things. So yeah, go for it.
Okay. So, following another podcast I followed, I want to try and play a small game that I like to call, or they like to call, Morals or No Morals.
Okay.
This time I'm gonna make it like version like 2.1.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Morals or no morals? Got it.
So it's about teeth.
So I'm going to present to you guys like
Yeah.
a couple of scenarios, and I want to hear what you guys would do in those scenarios. And you guys get points depending on if you choose morals or no morals.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna flip a coin. If it's gonna be head, I'm gonna ask Siri to flip a coin. And if it's gonna be heads, it's gonna be Hutchstar. It's gonna be tails. It's gonna be Nivik.
Hey Siri, shut down.
Yo!
I was like getting a little tail anyway, so go for it.
Hey Siri, flip a coin.
It's tails this time.
Wait.
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 Wait, what? What?
Hold on.
Wait.
Hold on.
Wait.
You heard both, right?
Yes, I heard both. How did that happen?
Okay, so I have an old iPhone, like an iPhone 8, and what I use for my actual webcam is an iPhone 14. I asked my old iPhone to flip a coin, and it said tails. But it also registered on my iPhone 14 because I said, "Hey, Sarai," and she responded.
So what do we do with this information?
Flip a coin.
You literally flip both.
It's heads this time.
Okay, we're doing Coach Torn.
There we go.
Okay. All right. Put me in, Coach. What do we got?
All right. So, you are with two friends in an underwater cave system. When you are in an underwater cave system, when you encounter a cave-in, you only have enough oxygen to rescue one person inside these collapsing cave walls. Let's just say it's like between a co-worker and a friend of yours.
Okay.
I'm not gonna elaborate. Like who do you choose? What do you do?
Okay. I got a plan. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I use my remaining oxygen to jettison myself to the top of the water to hail for extra help. That way, I'm not spending precious airtime on just trying to get to the top. That way, within mere minutes, we can finally get back down to the cave in and give them the oxygen they need. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, da,
I love it
da.
when a plan comes together.
Or, wait a minute. If it's a cave in, I could use my own remaining oxygen as like a torpedo, and I could use the oxygen tank and launch it at the rocks, and then it'll explode, opening up the way, and then both of them could get free and bring me back to the surface.
We're getting a little less A-Team, a little more MacGyver now.
Look, but the important thing is I'm giving you options. Okay?
All right, so it looks like Coach Jones is gonna try and take the moral route. Nivik, what about you? Same scenario. What would you do?
Clearly use my 1-inch punch and just clear the blockade. I mean, come on. What else am I gonna do?
That's it? You're just gonna try to do 1-inch punch? You're gonna be like Saitama, like, one punch!
Exactly. You see? Just, there you go.
Alright, so I have a
All-
wheel.
Okay, all joking aside, if you're looking for a real answer, I suppose I'd have to try to get my friend out first. I would do
Ah.
everything I could to try to get everyone out, but I suppose if you actually want a true, like, black and white answer, that would be my answer.
Mm-hmm. So it looks like, how would I judge this? Because Coach Jordan goes out in a norm instead of saying one, Coach Jordan's gonna try to say both. Whereas Nivik is gonna be more like, just say one. So I feel like between the two of you, I feel like Coach Jordan is like more like utilitarian. Utilitarian? Is that the right word? Right term?
I don't know.
More good.
No.
What's the one with the most for doing it for the most good? I
Oh,
Oh,
don't know.
God.
Big
No.
word, make brain hurt.
I know the word you're trying to go for. It's excuse me, but utilitarian would be more like what I was doing because that's just being more realistic about it. Pragmatic.
I don't remember. I have a wheel.
Did anybody win points? I'm so
I
confused.
don't know. I don't know how the scoring system works. And it was also a very weird question because it's like, oh, it's just a coworker. We more seems like, oh, the coworker is very
Well,
important. Like,
here's the real question though. What if that coworker is also another professional diver who could have helped you save your friend?
you see, God, there
Yeah.
is slacking.
Yeah. Let's go.
Spinning a wheel.
So morals, so you guys get 1 point each. Let me just get the button here.
Wait,
There we go.
so we just choose one or the other, and then you spin a wheel, and we randomly get a point.
Yes. Oh wait, did it not increase? Oh,
Okay.
it didn't. Okay, hold on. There we go. Had to push it a bunch more times. All right, so this time I'm gonna switch it to Nivik.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. You are at a ski resort, and after you're just enjoying the time of your life, everyone is skiing, snowboarding, throwing snowballs at each other. When all of a sudden, a man comes like barreling down, like at faster speeds, and he's shouting, "Avalanche!" And as you look in the distance, there is a large avalanche coming down the hill. There is a couple of snow bikes that you can see couple of them are broken. Some of them are working, but there's only so many things. There's only so many people that can get on and try and use them and try and save yourselves. Nivik, what do you do?
Get as many people to the snow bikes as possible and start getting them down the path. If there's not one for me, then I'll find another way.
Okay, so looks like Nivik's gonna choose the moral route. What about you,
It's-
Koshorn?
It's less about morals and more the fact that I don't trust anyone else to think on their feet. Working the service industry will do that to you.
Okay, will you choose the moral route or will you choose the not moral route? Because who knows what the wheel will be if you want to get more points.
What's the point of choosing if it's random on the wheel?
I don't know.
That's the thing.
understand.
That's the luck chance. You choose if you want to be moral or you choose to be immoral to get points. And it's gonna be absolutely random.
So it's like life. You know, you can try to do the
Yeah,
good
it's
thing or the
like
wrong
life.
thing, and you just might kick you in the teeth either way. It doesn't matter. Gotcha.
Exactly.
Thanks.
I do this to escape my life, not be reminded of it.
Okay. I got another plan.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I get
Go on.
I let people take the buggies or the four-wheelers or whatever. But I grab a nearby plank of wood and stand on it and grab the back of one of the four-wheelers and use the plank of wood like a land snowboard, and then we all ski off into the distance away from the avalanche.
The
Yes.
avalanche.
Yep. I co-sign this plan.
Because also at the same time the Sonic Adventures 2 soundtrack is playing. Just throw that out there because that would add cool points to it. So you can there's cool points and there's more points. So my idea is like way cooler. Just saying. You know, just trying to be humble about it. Yeah.
So both of you are choosing the moral route.
This is a dorntastic plan, after all.
Let's see what the wheel has for us.
Come on. Come on.
No morals! No one gets a point!
I don't think the spinning wheel is a very good indication of any of this.
This is a
the
pretty
game
easy
that we're
thing.
playing.
This is pretty easy to game, Dorn, because either we always vote on the same thing, which means we'll always have a score that goes up in unison, or we always vote on the opposite thing, which means one of us will always get a point. Like, it's really easy to game the system.
Yeah, but I used to play a lot of D&D, so I'm coming up with all these cool ideas. I don't feel very appreciated.
I had to skip out on my D&D game today to do this.
You might as well make a separate spinning wheel that says hot dog or potato and just be like and like it's like then Spicy's just like pick a number 1 through 10 and you're like, I don't know, 8. Okay, let's spin the wheel. Oh, potato. And it's just like, what does this mean?
No, I would roll D20. I would just be like, hey, D20, what you got for me?
Oh.
Oh my god, I rolled a nat 20.
Speaking of which, my DM just hopped in my chat and just redeemed it to do 10 push-ups. I think he's a bit upset with me for skipping out today. So now I get to do 10 push-ups. Hooray.
Hot dogs!
17.
What was that supposed to mean?
I mean,
Well,
not to critique this or anything, but okay, yeah, now all my players are hopping and getting in on this. All right. Wouldn't it make more sense to like ask the question and then do like a Twitch poll and let them decide?
No. This is my podcast. I do it the way how I want to do it.
no, your first
Fair
problem.
enough.
Your first problem was asking, "Wouldn't this make more sense if?" It's just
You
like
know,
no.
You're right.
And I'm just like, nah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10, 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Doing push-ups,
6,
moral.
7, 8, 9, 10.
I swear,
10
maybe it
push-ups,
really
10
is.
sit-ups,
Yay!
and now 15 dumbbell curls. 2, 3, 4, 5. Other hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Behind the head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Now that I'm done with that,
Do you feel very moral? Do you
I feel
feel
motivated.
motivated? Good.
Motivated.
Yeah, I feel like doing good today. I'm gonna do good today. Yeah.
Yeah. Get some.
Okay, we're gonna go with this scenario. Okay, Coach Stark,
Okay.
it's gonna be your turn.
Great.
You are a knight on a quest to slay the demon.
Nice.
On
Awesome.
your adventure, you encounter a woman up on a treetop, screaming for help,
Uh-huh.
surrounded by goblins. But
Okay.
you just found a lead, and that lead is actually gonna go away because the bird that you put a tracing marker on was leading towards the Demon King. And if you do not follow that bird, you're gonna lose your lead to get and slay the demon. What do you do?
So it's either follow the bird or save the princess.
Well, she's not really a princess, she's just a random citizen.
Oh, okay. Do you want a joke answer or a real answer?
Up to you, It's morals or no morals.
Okay. Okay. I approach the goblins and grab one and like just start furiously shaking him. You're gonna follow that bird for me, you little idiot. Then I throw him, and then I beat up all the other goblins, but I only
Roll
leave that one.
intimidation.
I only leave that one alive, right? So that way he knows like I'm not faking stuff, right? Like I beat up all the goblins and I grabbed the last remaining one. I'm just like, you're gonna follow that bird, you little shit, and then I chuck him, and then I get the citizen to come down, and I'm like, hey, look, we're following that bird, and I just give him a dagger, and then they're just like, well, what am I supposed to do? And then we run off, and then we go. That now I got a party of 3. Right?
There you go.
That's
Roll intimidation and then roll persuasion. There, done. All in that 20s. Okay, let's do this.
Well, let's see if he actually does. 19.
let's go. Let's go.
There you go. You did it.
We stay winning. We stay winning.
Oh, we won. Yeah, there it is.
Roll the 20. Let's go.
I'm gonna take that as no moral.
No morals.
You just
Are you kidding me?
Congratulations, you now have the retainer feature. Your retainers are a
I
best
mean,
woman and a
you're
goblin.
not exactly being like all the years that you took a goblin and you're like, you're gonna follow that bird, whether you like it or not. Go follow it.
Are you kidding me? I have so many cool points. It's going off the charts right now. I don't even need to worry about moral points right now. That's just cool. That's just rad.
Absolutely. He rolled it.
I literally killed all the goblins, spared one so he becomes my little so like I'm already like establishing like a heroic kind of dominance over the goblins, which in turn helps save somebody, and now we can still follow the bird because now we're following the goblin.
Are you gonna kill the goblin later when he's done with his usefulness?
Hell no, he's like Gollum now. Now he's part of my party. He's gonna have a name and
All
everything.
the other goblins, what happened to make this goblin special?
Nothing. He just got lucky.
I see you don't have a lot of D&D, have you? This happens more often
Like
than
you
you'd think.
did some genocide.
This happens more often than you'd think.
So I got a point, right?
I'll give you a point for this story.
Thank you.
There you go.
All right, Mimic, what will you do?
Oh, I go and lay the demon.
Oh, you're just gonna.
Wait, you said lay the demon or slay the demon?
That's what I was wondering.
Yes. Wait, what's the question?
oh, he's gonna slay that demon already.
Oh, he's gonna slay that dude if you can't watch it.
Oh
Maybe the goblins
yeah,
too,
Mr.
there's no problem today.
Krabs.
Yeah, maybe the demon, maybe the goblins too. I'm up for short stack.
You know what? How about okay? Now we have to roll for what? All right.
Another persuasion check or straight charisma.
All right,
But
we gotta
also,
get.
it is gonna roll so low because of my luck.
All right, so we're gonna roll for your persuasion check.
17, let's
17.
go.
All right,
With my modifiers, that's more than enough.
10.
Yeah, perfect.
Not bad. Not bad.
Not bad.
You know, maybe that demon is the ruler of the goblins, and by him doing his knightly deeds, you know, he can persuade the demon to call off the goblins.
It's fine. I play a paladin. That means I have the blessing of protection.
Sex appeal. 17.
Hey!
Oh, I forgot to turn on the source. No morals. When I says I said Coach Jordan is no morals. He gets the point.
Does that mean mine is the moral answer?
I
You are
guess.
the moral answer.
He was the more. Are you kidding me? You you.
Okay,
This
we're
is-
gonna.
This game is rigged. You're telling me you just rolled him for sex appeal and he has the moral high ground?
But we got no morals, so Coach Jordan, you get the points.
Thanks. Great.
Okay, so we're gonna do this one now. So, Nivik, you are volunteering for a charity, and you
Okay.
you were discovering evidence of embezzlement by the organization's leader. You are about to report him to the authorities, But he comes over and stops you and be like, hey, you keep this under the rug, and I can give you money to help your poor mom in the hospital. Because I
What in
know
hell,
that
dirtbag?
she's sick. She's sick and in the hospital right now. I know you don't have enough money. If you keep this between us, I can help your mom. Like,
What in hell, dirtbag? That's my answer.
you're gonna report him? Like,
Hope you
he's
don't
like
drop the
terminally
soap.
ill. It's like millions. It could be like millions of. You know what? We're gonna say like this operation costs like millions of dollars, and he's willing to offer to pay for that operation if you keep hush with this.
What
And
in hell,
you
dirtbag?
are a poor citizen. You're just doing your working job, and you're
I turn
gonna
him
say that.
in. I record this conversation, turn him in, and then make a GoFundMe with this evidence, and get millions of dollars of GoFundMe dollars. There you go. That's my answer.
Okay. Question: what would you think? What would you do?
So, what exactly is the operation that I have uncovered?
From the I'm not going into details. I'm just saying it's like
No, no,
investigation.
no. Well, wait a minute. Now, hold on.
Listen, I had only so much time to make these scenarios. Okay.
I spent 3 hours on that wheel, and my God, I'm gonna use it. Uh. Uh.
I guess my only question would be: does the charity actually still work? And would turning him in destroy the charity?
I'm not going to go into details. I'm going to leave that up to your imagination.
Okay.
I'm gonna assume like it's the most charities and gives like 1% back that it takes in.
Okay. I got a plan.
Oh boy, it's a giant plan. Everybody, buckle up.
Not only am I going to take that evidence and put it on a remote server, that way it can't be easily deleted from my phone, I'm also going to tell him to increase the amount that his charity is going to be giving to other people, right? So yeah, sure, he can extort it for more money, but that means he also has to give more money. Not to me, but to charity in general. So I'm extorting him into doing the right thing. How is that for morals?
It's sort of just like
Blackmail. I love it.
reverse card. Let's go.
I'm just going to say that's not morals, and Mivic's going to play the moral card. So
Oh, this is bullshit.
You're blackmailing in return. How could I say that's moral? And it's gonna morals. So Nivik gets the point.
Can't even blackmail people into doing the right thing anymore. I got to be judged online now.
What kind of world is this?
All right. I have another scenario. I'm just gonna borrow from the podcast I was listening to. Okay. No. This is gonna be interesting. Okay. So wait, who went first last time?
Me. So it's Gordon's
Okay.
turn this time.
Question.
Uh-huh.
You have a kid.
I do?
Yeah. Hypothetical scenario here. God damn it.
Uh-huh.
You have a kid, right?
Uh-huh.
He's in school, doing well in grades. It's like the perfect kid.
Okay.
Doesn't do no bad.
Okay.
One day, you found out he stole from the store. He stole some candy. Small misdemeanor, but the store reports that child to you.
Okay.
It's like, hey, he's stealing things, and you apologize on his behalf because he's a little kid.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, he starts doing worse and worse things.
Okay.
Not just stealing, but he's starting to become violent. You decide to discipline him, and he turns over a new leaf. Kid's back on his feet, doing good things.
Okay.
You then get a tip that he has recently looted a liquor store.
Ooh.
What do you do?
Okay. Other than find his secret stash and keep it for myself. Other than other than that, because he is old enough to steal liquor at this point, I'm going to assume that he's close to like teenage, young adult age. So I'm going to start making him cut the grass. I'm going to be fair. I'm going to give him money, and he's going to go to the store and he's going to pay back every single cent that he owes through hard work. That way he understands that there's actual money involved, and that's the way the world goes round, and he develops a work ethic, and then he understands that stealing is bad. And then when he like gets old enough, then I'll share with him a beer.
Okay. So you're going for the moral ground. I see. All right, Nivik, what would you do?
Oh no, I really like Coach Dorn's answer on this one. That's a perfect way to both discipline the child and teach him good values, which is you gotta have one and the other. Like you can't just be like, oh well, let me just teach him values, because it without some sort of physicality to it, it will never stick.
Mm.
There's the Kingdom of Heaven movie had that really well, where they made the knight take the oath and then slapped him across his face and says, "And that's so you don't forget it."
None.
Like, and I really like the answer, so I'm going to agree with Coach Dorn's answer and do something similar to that of just bring him there, make him apologize to the person, and be like, "No, he is going to pay off every single cent." Now, maybe it'll be cutting grass. Maybe we'll have him work for the store, like pumping trash or something like that.
Yeah, yep.
Mhm.
I agree.
But it would have to be something like that. It's like, no, you did this, so you got to make it up now. You have to make recompense.
Yeah, so what are you going to do now that both of us literally agree on the same thing?
So now as both of you are going through morals, we're going to see what the wheel spins on.
If it says no morals after this is so rigged.
It was on the cusp of no morals, so you both get a point because it landed on morals.
Let's go.
I like a pixel. Good.
That's right. We're good dads here. Yeah, we're good dads here. Damn right.
All right. So, Nibik, it is your turn.
Oh, joy.
You are an archaeologist, and you are an expedition.
All right,
just
my
like,
bullwhip.
Yeah, you have your cool whip. You have your cool whip. Whip. Yes.
Whip it good.
Anyway, you learn that you discovered the crypt where the priceless jewel of ancient Tumaka has. But as soon as you lifted the jewel, there was a trap, springing the whole place to fall down and crumble. You try and escape. The jewel is now falling from your hands. It is over on the cliff, and you've also tripped and fallen, and you are hanging for dear life on this cliffside. You see your teammate falling, and you grab them by the hands. And you only have so much energy to grab on with this one hand. What do you do? Are you gonna save your teammate that you're holding on to?
You said this is a gem.
Yes, a priceless gem.
Okay. I save my teammate, leave, and come back with an excavation team to safely excavate the entire area to retrieve the gem later. It's just a precious stone. It's not going anywhere.
Okay. So Nifek's gonna go for the moral ground. All right, Coach Storm, what about you? What would you do? in this situation?
I would forget the story because I was reading something. What are we doing again?
All right, to summarize, you're hanging on a cliff face with one hand, you're holding your partners with the other, hanging for dear life, and the gym is about to fall off the edge. You only have so much time.
Okay.
What do you do?
You remember Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade when it was
Yeah.
like save the girl or save the cup? It's that.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm definitely going to save the person. I mean, nothing's going to happen to the gem. So, I'm going to save the person. I'm sorry. We agree again. It's the same thing.
No summaries. Not paying attention is immoral. Oh my
Look,
god.
Mimi, look, don't keep typing. Keep eating your potato, okay? Don't worry about us.
Eat the potato.
Oh, no morals. No one gets the point.
Darn.
Oh no, I am sad.
All right.
Mimi already ate the potatoes. No morals. Mimi won the point.
Yep.
Mimi
I
didn't
say Mimi gets a
share.
point.
Yeah, she didn't share. That's no morals.
No morals. Mimi gets a point for no morals.
I was doing you a favor.
Oh Lord.
Okay, so Coach Short, it's gonna be your turn first for
Okay,
this time.
I will pay attention. I promise.
You are on a cruise ship.
All right.
You're on vacation. You're having the time of your life.
Yeah.
When all of a sudden, someone is screaming, "There's a hole! There's a breach in the boat! The water's filling up! We gotta get out of here!" And all of a sudden, like everything starts turning chaotic.
Okay.
Just like everyone's like tripping over each other. The people on the workers on board are like, "Calm down, everyone! Stay in single file line to the boat so we can get out safely." And you're just in the middle of all this chaos. But there's only so much room that you could get onto this lifeboat. And it might not be guaranteed that you could get onto the lifeboats. What do you do?
I use a jetpack.
Well, you use a jetpack.
You didn't say we didn't have jetpacks.
It's true. You did not say we did not have jetpacks.
Okay, you're not wrong.
I have a feeling like all of this is just some elaborate plan for Spicy's like eventual DMing. Like she's gonna be a DM, and this is all part of like her D&D universe.
Don't worry about it.
I mean, I'd play that.
I don't know, man. Apparently, using a goblin, a goblin henchman's like immoral now.
You went on a goblin's genocide, leaving one alive. How could I call that moral or immoral?
I left him alive to use him as a party member. That's different.
To be fair, his life would probably increases like tenfold from that.
You didn't even ask if you wanted to be. You just like, "You're my party member now. You're gonna work for me."
I mean, he rolled a 19 on intimidation. I mean, you're not gonna say no to that.
I wouldn't call that exactly asking. Would you like to join me on a noble quest?
And he was like, shit, okay. That is like my little goblin dude. Anyway, that's besides the point. Look, I got a jetpack.
It's fine. It's fine. Dorn can depopulate the goblin population. I can repopulate it. It bounces out. It's fine.
What you mean by that?
Oh, so about that jetpack.
Oh yeah, about that jetpack.
Yeah.
Does it work? Is it like the Leva Company jetpack where if you keep using it, it just explodes on you?
Oh, Mandy's back. No, it's the emergency jetpack that all these ships have now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jetpacks.
You didn't hear about that? Every ship now has a whole storage bay of emergency jetpacks. They're like parachutes, but for boats.
Really, I like to see these.
Yeah, sure. Let me just give me like an hour to find this article. Don't worry about.
So like, look, the point is like my idea is completely moral because I'm letting the emergency escape vehicles, go towards, like women and children and families and stuff. So, Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
I don't know how to classify that. All right, Nimik, your turn.
I'd say he's doing a moral thing. He's giving his space up for the women and the children, right? Look, just because you have a smarter way to get out doesn't mean it's not moral.
You're right.
As for me, like the Dolphins are either taking a spot in the lifeboat or not, right? That's really what this boils down to.
Yeah, and you don't know if you're gonna get a spot if you continue to wait in line.
I'd wait. I'd wait in line.
You still wait.
I'd get everyone else in as quickly as I could. I've been trying to find like a different angle. I don't know about the whole jetpack angle. I think that's more Coach Dorn's thing. He's the one who has just. I'm pretty sure he just carries a jetpack with him at all times. Like I would not doubt this in the slightest. I'd have to like
Iron Man.
Exactly. I completely believe this. That perfect deep lore for Dorn. He is also Iron Man.
I might just have to rule that Coach Dorn is no morals because he just decided just to take the jetpack. I'm just imagining that he's just finding a jetpack like on the ship, like, oh look, I can take this with me. Maybe I can use this escape. Everyone else can have the boat.
How do you know?
Take this cool jetpack.
Hold on a minute.
He just has his own Astartes assault pack. It's fine.
You can't just like automatically just assume like I wasn't like considering other people to not use that jetpack, right? Like I can't give a jetpack to a child. A child's not going to know how to use a jetpack. Right? So it would be immoral of me to turn a small child into an unguided missile. All right?
Exactly. You see?
But you can teach a child how to use
while the ship is sinking. Okay, sure.
It's not exactly a good time to teach.
And then if I were to give it to an elderly person, guess what's going to happen? They're going to turn into a 4th of July firework. All you're going to hear while they're getting ready to be launched into the air is, and then that's it. They're gone, right?
You see?
So the only people who would safely in this scenario be allowed to use an emergency jetpack would be people like me.
Yep, see? Perfectly reasonable.
Mm-hmm. That's why they get on the boats.
Yep, they can get on the boats. He used the jetpack. It's all good.
I see.
And I'm like in the corner with some rope, like hog tying 5 tables together to make my own raft with blackjack and hookers.
Yeah. See, look, you gotta give him the immoral point here. Hey guys, come on my rescue boat. I've got blackjack and hookers.
You know what? Fair. Give Nimik the immoral point for this one if it rolls.
Jesus.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure at this point Mimi has already disowned me anyway.
moral Glory gotta get the point, Dynamic!
Yes! Martin Lucas always wins.
I still don't understand how we earn points in this.
Don't worry about it. I mean, it's the wheel of fairness. Don't worry about it.
Pretty sure Mimi
Alright.
has already disowned me at this point.
All right. So, I forget who was first. Who went first?
I did.
Go on.
Okay, so Nivek. Okay,
Yo.
you are driving home late at night. You just got off of
Yep.
work, and
Typical, yeah.
it is raining.
Uh-huh.
Conditions are just so horrible.
Mhm.
As you drive home, like a person, a drunk person on the road, comes over, stumbles in front of you, and you hit that drunk person. The car swerves onto the road, but you were able to drive yourself safely so that you do not crash. You go over to check the person that you just hit. He's dead. And in the distance, there has been a witness to these events. What do you do?
Call a witness over, say call an ambulance, and try to see if this guy can be resuscitated.
Mhm.
It's not like I was trying to hit him. And if it's a witness, the witness would see that I was doing everything right, and this guy walked out into the middle of a highway in the middle of a rainstorm. Like,
Nah, he dead.
no, he dead. Yeah, he probably dead. You're right. Doesn't mean I'm not going to try. You can be legally dead for like 40 minutes and still come back.
I mean, you right.
You know, technology's gone that far.
Okay, Coach Jordan, what will you do?
Okay. I snap my head to go look at him. And then I let out a really loud howl. And then I full sprint at him on all fours.
Especially, I have an idea for a better stream. We just ask Coach Dorn random questions and then listen to the answers. Because these answers are great. I wish I have disappointed myself that I lack the creativity to give these kinds of answers.
Because he's gonna think I'm a werewolf. So hold on. Wait, there's a plan here. Hold on. So because I spooked him enough for him to like run away, he's gonna run away and call the cops, and then I can safely escape away, and he's too scared to look back. So because he's running away from me and he's getting ready to call the cops, right? So that means I can escape from the scene while cops are also arriving on the scene.
No, it's even better, Gordon. You don't even see the brilliance of your own plan. What are they gonna do? Call the cops and say, "Help! A werewolf just killed someone."
Right.
I'm crazy and hang up. They're even going to show off. They didn't even go to show off.
Think about it.
Oh my god, this is so funny. I could just imagine that close around like, oh,
And he's like, oh god, he's just like fumbling with his phone, and then he's like fumbling on his phone, calling 911. He's like, help! There's been a wreck and there's a werewolf chasing after him. All of a sudden, I'm just not there. What happened?
Lutheran pulls out his perfectly realistic werewolf mask that he keeps on him at all times. Just for this exact
Just like my jetpack.
Just like the jetpack.
Wow.
Just like the
How many
jetpack.
things you have in a utility belt? How many more things you have in a utility belt coaster? What are you, Batman?
Go gadget wolf mask.
Batman. Oh my god.
So
I'm gonna.
is that moral or immoral?
I want to say that's immoral.
Okay. I'll take it. At this point, I don't care anymore. I just want answers.
Oh, did OBS disconnect?
I
Oh
think
yeah.
so. We just
Oh no, stream disconnected.
Oh no! Oh no! It says you're still live. No!
Oh
no,
Well,
you're
it
still
was
on.
moral,
You're still
so I
on.
gotta give Nivek the point.
Hooray! And that's just points that mean nothing.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like I might as well give you the most batshit insane answers. I mean, if the outcome's gonna be random anyway, you might as well.
Okay, if I'm gonna. I don't know what happened. Oh, are we back?
No, you're not live.
looks
on,
like
on
we're
Twitch
back.
right now. I'm live. I'm still live.
I think I'm back. I think I'm back.
Not yet.
It says reconnection successful.
Yep, there you go.
So yeah. To those that missed it, it landed on morals, so we're gonna give it to Nivek.
I
don't know why
agree.
at this point.
Yeah,
Sure,
I agree.
why not?
Sure. Give him a point, whatever.
All right, so I'm now just trying to think of scenarios where I could just make Nivek immoral. Honestly.
Why?
Because I want to hear you do something immoral in a hypothetical scenario.
You gotta give her a Dorn answer. That's what you gotta do.
I gotta dorn it up a bit.
Yeah, throw more potatoes in. That's what you gotta do. Okay, just gonna run the ad. All right, Nivek, you said you were mentioning D&D, so I'm gonna make a D&D question for you. You and your party are off adventuring.
As you do.
When you and your party have discovered a shiny loot.
Okay.
You learn that shiny loot, if you sell it, is enough money to get you that fancy equipment that can give you all those tasty stats.
Uh-huh.
But there is an argument in your party as to whether or not to sell it equally, or if one person should keep the rewards. And you, Nivek, were the one that invested the most in this team.
Mm-hmm.
You gave like the most help to every single one of your teammates. You dealt the most support. You were the VIP. What do you do?
I think you mean MVP, but
MVP, you know.
So I understand what you were getting at. I understand what you're getting at. Well, I'd talk it over with the party and see what they think. I've had stuff like this happen before. Sometimes we decide, yeah, maybe buff up the guy who's doing some good damage is a good thing. But if we can go and split it equally and make everybody else also become stronger, so I don't have to carry everybody and everyone else can do cool things, that's perfectly fine with me. Or we give it to a potato farmer. We just give all the money to the potato farmer.
Give it to a potato farmer.
Yep, give all the money to the potato farmer. You want a potato answer? There's your potato answer.
All right, Coach Jordan, what would you do?
Do you really want to know?
Yes.
Do you really?
Yes.
You want to know. My answers are boring and straightforward. I don't really want to know what you would do.
Okay, so remember that goblin that's in my party now?
Oh my god!
So hold on.
Yes.
Roll a d20 for me, please.
Oh, you want me to roll a d20? Okay, give me a moment. Rolling a d20. It rolls a 7.
7.
Okay, the goblin's
I didn't think
dead.
it
Never
was.
mind. Don't worry about it.
What you read the comments did? What happened? What happened?
Look, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about
I'm
it.
worried about it.
Okay, so well, technically I didn't announce my plan. I just told you to roll a d20 for no apparent reason. Ha.
Well, the
It-
goblin's
indeed,
dead.
no. Okay, so my plan is I would do a strength check and chuck the goblin at the jewel to grab it in an agreement for his freedom in exchange for the jewel, and then I would have the goblin would go free and I would have the jewel.
So you would abandon your party
Question.
for this jewel?
That wasn't even the question. You sound like you combined this question with the archaeology question. What happened?
Oh my god.
You already have the loot in your possession. It's whether or not you spend it all the money on yourself for your party.
Oh, can I
Well,
chuck? Can I throw the goblin anyway?
I don't see why not. Roll the strength check. You did. It's a 7 plus your modifier of 4.
Okay. Well, I would definitely spend it on my party, especially possibly a helmet for my goblin
So,
who I'm about to throw.
so you're taking you.
So yeah, I would definitely spend it. I would definitely spend it on my party.
I'm bludgeoning resist. Dor just keeps the goblin in his quiver in his back. He just goes, spear, goblin.
Well, think about it, right? If I
Now
get
put
him
the
a
spear
helmet,
back.
wait, Nivek, work with me here, right? If I'm strong enough, and the goblin's like aerodynamic enough, if I get a pointed helmet on him, he is a projectile at that point. He is
Exactly,
literally
and
he is a
then-
rabid projectile.
And then when he hits his target, he can also grab the other spears you threw and bring them back. See?
Spicy,
Perfect.
spicy.
It's
Come
perfect.
on, bro, please. This is such a good plan.
I co-sign this plan.
Dude, I'm so investing in my party now.
Absolutely.
This is great. Dude, I might even
Lord.
buy new boots for that goblin, especially if there's like springs. If there's like springs on the bottom of it, so then he can like bounce around.
Right? He just gets under a troll and he just boing.
Oh yeah,
uppercut.
right. Oh, right under the troll. That's a great idea.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
See?
gonna go up in his asshole and I'm gonna stab
Whoa,
it.
whoa, 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 whoa! I didn't say all that. Now, hold on. Whoa.
We ain't doing the Ant-Man
That's the
strap
thing
here.
I was imagining. It's like I was thinking like the Ant-Man thing. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna destroy him. I was gonna destroy him from within.
That's actually my
Oh.
plan.
All right. So whatever Nivek's plan is, and then me, the Goblin Chucker. Let's
There you
let's
go.
roll it. Am I morals or no
The
morals?
wheel.
It's morals, so you gotta give Diving a point.
How is giving the goblin a helmet immoral?
I said I would spend it on the party. This is so unfair.
You chucked a goblin.
Yeah.
Take the jewel.
This is just lawful versus
This is
chaotic
so
good, okay?
rigged. This is so rigged.
This is just the same argument of lawful good versus chaotic good, alright?
And it's very clear which one's which.
Okay.
Alright. Dorn, I've got to have to get some notes from you at some point because if I ever run another D&D game, I am putting a Coach Dorn NPC in it.
All right, so you have the next scenario. I forget, was it Nivik went first? I was
I
too
went
busy.
first last time.
I keep laughing so hard. I keep forgetting who went first and who went next.
I went first this time.
All the oxygen is
up.
leaving your system from laughing.
I'm losing air with my lungs. So I'm starting to feel lightheaded.
The booze probably doesn't help as well. But, it is always my goal to leave you breathless.
New scenario.
right.
Spicy is low on oxygen, and you only have one air tank. Who are you going to give it to? Ooh. Ooh. What's the moral thing to do? Oh, guess what? It doesn't matter what. It doesn't matter if it's moral or not. Spin the wheel. Let's go.
All right. I have a scenario.
Hey, what's up, Aaron?
Yo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, here's the scenario.
Mm-hmm.
You, to set the background, you are a kid.
All right.
You are you're at a store. And the rules for the store are that if you want to take an item, you have to order it ahead of time. Because we're in this kind of store. You order it ahead of time, you pick up the item, you can go pay up front in the counter. That's the scenario. We're in this kind of store.
Mm-hmm.
So you're in the store, you're off to get this toy that you were looking forward to getting. You can't wait to get your hands on this toy because you were waiting for weeks and weeks upon end, and you finally saved enough money just to get this toy. And you've already registered it ahead of time, and you're going to pick it up, buy it, start playing with it as soon as you leave the store.
Okay.
But as soon as you come over to pick up the toy, another kid comes over and just snatches it from the shelf without regards to the rules of the store. And he's like, I'm going to buy this toy and you can't stop me. What do you do?
Is it my turn?
It's your turn.
Yeah, it's your turn. That story.
So wait a minute. You have to pre-purchase the items in this store beforehand?
Yes.
And I already paid for this toy.
You already registered it. You take it, and then you can pay for it up front at the counter. But this kid is like, I'm going to take this toy, and I'm going to pay for it, and it's going to be mine.
But it's already mine by the store.
He's not giving it back. He's going to take it up front without regards to the rules.
Okay, but the store, like I used to work at a GameStop. I know how this works. Okay, you're telling me you're telling me that the store has my name on record as owning or having reserved that toy, and I should be able to bring that up front.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then I'm just bringing it up front. Whatever that kid says.
He's not letting go of this toy. What are you doing in this situation?
Oh, I'm going to kick him in the nuts.
Yes.
He's just gonna kick him in the nuts, let him ride in pain, and you're just gonna go about your business.
Yes.
Mimi, I'm not robbing anything. It is mine. I reserved it. He's trying to steal from me. I already put a down payment on this toy, and this is something I really want, and now he's trying to take it from me. Yeah, I'm just gonna kick him in the nuts. Yeah, it's me.
Your property.
Where am I wrong in this? Plus, not to mention, we're kids, and apparently there's no parental supervision here. So I'm gonna kick him. I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna kick him in the nut.
Look, that answer on it is Lord of the Flies real quick.
I'm dying here. Oh my god, I'm crying. I'm crying. All right, Nivik, what do you do?
So there's no store owner or manager or anything like that. I can be like, hey, look, I have the reservation ticket right here. Like, this is mine. Because if the answer is no, if the answer is just like, this kid's just not going to give it up, then... Yeah, kick him in the nuts.
Oh my god, not you too?
Like, very, very obvious. The very obvious answer is that the kid won't be able to check out because he doesn't have it reserved to begin with. So you can let him take it and then walk towards the front counter, and then they'll deny him the sale to begin with. I get that, but I'm still like 10 years old, and so is he. I'm just gonna kick him in the nuts because I don't understand the entire scenario yet.
It's up to your discretion. That's why I leave it. That's why I leave it ambiguous. I leave it up to your discretion.
Thanks for the raid, Dens. What's up, bro?
Hey, Dens raid.
Yeah, we're having a just talk scenario about. We're having different scenario talks about who is morally and immoral in these different scenarios, and stuff. This is whatever. Anyway, Dens, if you were a kid who reserved a toy and another kid came up to you at the store and was like, I want that toy instead, not you. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna try and be an adult and report him? No, because you don't understand what being an adult is. No, you're gonna kick him in the nuts. That's my toy.
Oh, I'm crying.
So anyway, whatever. Spin the wheel. Who's moral or immoral?
It was no morals. You two get points.
Let's go. We both get points.
Oh my god. Ah, I'm feeling so lightheaded from laughing so much.
It's only because you're feeling lightheaded because you're thinking so hard about our answers.
1 million IQ answers right here. Kick him in the nads.
For real. I mean, this entire stream has been nothing but gaslighting me into thinking I can't have a jetpack, I can't have a werewolf mask. You're telling it has been nothing but gaslighting me, and frankly, I'm tired of it.
You gotta let him live his reality.
All right.
Ooh, that's a good answer, Dens. Dens says he'll break the toy so no one can have it.
Ooh.
Ooh, but then you're still paying for it though, Dens. I don't know about that one. You're still paying. It's reserved under your name. Okay,
All
so
right.
yeah, what's the next scenario? I hope it has Ned kicking.
Hold on.
All right. I think we can wrap it up with one more scenario.
One more. Okay, one more before you get hospitalized.
I'm going to make this triple points.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to make this triple points. All right. So I don't care who goes first in this scenario. I'm just going to state it. You are on a train. You are a train driver.
Mm-hmm.
Is it powered by potatoes?
Yes, you are on a potato-powered train. The latest in potato technology.
Very relevant question. Let's go.
Look, I'm it's Spidernomics. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right, you are on the tracks. Nothing is going wrong. However, the tracks are broken on the road, going straight. And if you do not hit that lever, you are going to trample over all of the crops of the of this large potato farm that is actually the #1 potato producer in the world. If you trample over all those potatoes, you are ruining a bunch of businesses. You can hit the lever, but your favorite purple cat-haired VTuber is on the other side of the tracks. Not knowing of the situation happening at hand, that cat is just sitting there smiling and looking pretty. You
she
pull
does.
that lever, you hit that cat. If you don't pull the lever, you're hitting all the hundreds of thousands of potato crops that fuel this world. What
Oh,
do
okay.
you do? I don't care who goes first.
No, please, Novak. Please.
I put potatoes on the tracks to slow the train down and not hit anything.
You're still gonna destroy the train, though.
It seems like the train's gonna get destroyed either way. If it derails through a field of potatoes, the train's gonna be pretty much destroyed.
So you're rolling for a dexterity check to throw potatoes onto the train to dislodge them.
Sure, why not? Let's go.
You know what? Let's roll for that. 9.
9.
I don't know if that worked.
I don't know if that
See,
would Chief. I
see, what
think
you
that's a
don't
little
know-
too low.
I'm a level 4 divination wizard, and I rolled my portents this morning, and I actually had a nat 20 in my pocket, so I'm just gonna use that for this roll.
That's fair. You know, that's a fair argument.
You know what? Yeah, you know what? That's fair.
So he turned the railroad into potatoes and slowed it down so that way no one can suffer. That's a pretty good one. That's pretty good.
Yeah. What do you got, Dorn?
Hold on, let me roll the d20.
Hey.
You want to roll a d20?
No, I got this. I got this.
It's a 15.
No, maybe I don't know. You have so many redeems. Where's the d20? Oh my god!
I rolled for you. Don't worry about
No, it's my roll.
it.
He wants to roll it. Let him do the click clack math dice.
There you go.
Here's the goblin. I got very wrong.
This poor goblin. This poor goblin has been through
What,
a
are you
lot.
an isekai protagonist now?
Yes.
I'm gonna use my goblin party member who has a new helmet on, by the way,
And spring boots. I'll bring the spring boots.
to strike at the lever and divert it. Okay, but at the same time, I'm gonna tell the conductor of the train
You
to
are the conductor.
Awesome, that makes it even better. I'm gonna load the engine with even more potatoes to increase speed. So then the broken track will act as a ramp and go over the purple-haired spicy girl that's over there. So not only am I diverting it away, I'm also using the tracks as a ramp at super high speed so it doesn't hit the person that's on the tracks.
I see nothing wrong with this logic at all. This is
Roll
perfectly
my
reasonable.
D20.
Okay, all right.
Let's go! Everyone dies. Let's go.
Sadly, Dorn, as you try to use your goblin party member as a baseball bat, You get a good swing and a good connection, and you believe you've done it. And when you go to reel him back in, you just are holding his legs.
So he ends up dying, and we're still going towards the potato field at this point, but now it's going even faster because I overloaded the engine. So now I destroyed every single potato in that field at breakneck speed.
Oh Lord!
All right, we're gonna roll.
Are you okay, Spicy? You okay? Of course it does.
This
Oh
game's
my
rigged.
god.
This game is rigged.
I haven't laughed this hard in such a long time. So with the final tally, with 5 points to Custard and 10 to Nivik, Nivik wins!
Hooray! What did I win?
Yay! Do you want to host next time?
You won this. You won these awesome boots that I totally didn't find off of these goblin legs. Wow, look at these brand new shoes. Just wipes off some blood real quick. Don't worry about it.
Don't mind the blood on it. It's a design. It's a design.
It'll be a minute, but I can get you a new helmet too.
Oh my god.
It's a pointy helmet, only slightly used.
Only slightly used. Oh my god. Oh. All right.
Listing on eBay as like new.
Like you.
So, how do we do, DM? Do we get XP bonuses or what?
I don't know, D&D. You figure it out. Ah.
I gotta fix my into a D&D game one day. I think it'd be a blast.
Oh my god, I need to learn.
That's fine. We can teach you.
Y'all would have to teach me how it works.
Yeah.
It's very easy.
Yeah, you already have a D20 on stream. That does all the work for us.
I mean, you right.
And there's plenty of programs that can help you out. I use Fantasy Grounds. It pretty much automates most of the things for you, so it'd be easy.
Alright, if we ever do a thing like this ever again, I think we'll just leave it to Nivek to figure out what we would do next time if we ever do something like this again.
Yep, the man with the plan, Nivik. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Who? When? What?
The man with the plan. Yay!
Yay!
You did it. The most moral person here. You did it.
Wait, is that what we did? Responsibility? God, this
Yep.
is like playing D&D.
Oh my god.
Breathe, Spicy.
Oh. Who are you going to raid into?
There's a few. Imitation Orange is streaming.
This is true.
Fox, someone who's a member of the Oyaji Club, is streaming. Avatar is doing some art. Schmidt Ocean is still streaming.
I don't think Schmidt Ocean allows streams.
No,
though.
that's right. They don't allow raids, do they? Spicy Spykstr is streaming.
Hey, I'm ending. What's the point?
I don't know. What was the point of the wheels? Tell me.
It's part of the game.
Okay.
All right. I'll leave it to Nivik because Nivik won. So Nivik chooses who we raid into.
Don't believe her. It's another moral test. She's testing you. Don't believe
it. You know, I like to spread things around and go to new people. Dorn, can you send me the name of the other person that's in the your clubs? And we'll raid them.
AKA Fox 5. Aka
Can
Fox
you
5.
give it in the? Can you give it in the group DM?
AKA Fox 5. A little persona looking demon thing?
Yes, they are a suit sprite, and they have a lot of
Ah.
crazy redeems, just like Spicy does.
Oh, like me? What do you mean, like me?
Well, you know, there's a redeem. You could turn them into a talking toilet. So
Okay, this I have to
Perfect.
see. This I have
Perfect.
to see.
Let's raid this person. They sound awesome, and I like raiding new people, so let's do that.
yeah,
Let's go. I'm hitting the raid button.
I'm starting my raid.
I too am starting my raid. All right, everybody. I hope everybody enjoyed whatever this was.
Whatever this was.
This has been the Chaotic Cat Chat collab. I hope everyone had fun with whatever this was.
It was something. It was
It was
I
something.
a
hope
day.
you two enjoyed it.
So at the end of the day, we learned only carry a jetpack, eat Costco hot dogs, and don't steal. See? Perfectly moral lessons here today.
Perfectly moral lessons. Remember that, chat. Remember that.
Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye,
Goodbye,
everybody.
everybody.